two girls born after 2000, built with their own hands, a little retirement yard. So what's it really like? A year ago, I was tired of city jobs. So my college friend Lindsay and I moved back to the countryside. We rented this broken courtyard for only 180 yuan. And Lee and Lindsay, we both loved watching Liziki's videos. So we dreamed of having our own little garden yard, a simple dream of rural life. So we decided to build with our own hands, a countryside home for us, and make 3 kinds of short videos to start our media journey. With little budget, we could only rent this old broken house. The house was run down, but the view outside was amazing. Here's the very first day. We shot a little video walking in. A small path leads right to our yard. Both sides full of mango trees, plus 2 huge longan trees. At the gate, a bougainvillea. Inside, even a coffee tree. Walk further in, and you see our house and yard. Surrounded by mango trees. The house plus 1 acre of mango land. All of it just 180 yuan a month. We signed 10 years right away and started our renovation journey. This old house, no one had lived here for years. So the first thing was insect spray. Kill all the bugs inside. Then we could finally clean it up. Our families fully supported this idea. So on the first cleaning day, the whole family came to help. After cleaning, it already felt nicer. The wall plaster would fall off by touch, so we scraped it all off and redid the walls. Fresh plaster again. It took just the 2 of us 3 full days. And when done, it looked even worse. The windows were way too small. I wanted them made bigger. My dad was in the village. He pulled together a quick little work team to help us rebuild the old house. To save money, the workers we hired were the cheapest team around the village. So we had to watch every step they did. After the windows, they tore off the roof. Many roof beams were already broken. So we bought old wood from villagers tearing down houses and had the workers replace the beams. During this time, we also had to feed them. So we cooked right there. Made meals for the workers 3 whole months. That's how our cooking skills got trained. Once the roof was fixed, they rushed into ceiling work. Since it was our first renovation, we had no experience. Let's stop the dust falling from the roof. Didn't think about other issues, so we went straight for it and used gypsum board for ceiling. Now every night, my swim parties above the ceiling. At the same time, we worked on the cement walls. We had no idea, so couldn't do it well. We just helped the workers. The workers were really strong. That time it was all cement mixing, or hauling sand back and forth. Every day felt so full and busy. By then the house already looked different. It didn't seem dangerous anymore. Haha. Then we kept going with the kitchen. The kitchen was the worst room of all. Even had a big crack on the wall. So it was the hardest to fix. I talked with my dad, who had 20 years of work. We went over many ideas. Finally decided to weld steel frames on both sides and connect the middle with iron plates, so the wall would be steady and not collapse later. Once plan was set, my dad led the team to get it done. At that moment, I felt so lucky. From the start of this renovation, my family supported me fully. That really gave me courage. I asked the workers to cut a big window right in the kitchen. One wrong move and the wall collapsed. That's exactly why we had to watch them closely while working. Also the reason why they were the cheapest team in the village. But plastering cement, that was their skill. That part we didn't worry about. We widened the path at the gate, so trucks could bring in materials later. After digging, the cement wall was done too. Finally, it became a bare new house. Then the most expensive worker we hired, the carpenter, finally showed up. I asked him to make windows for every room. During that time, we also learned how to use the angle grinder. That was the very first tool I mastered. Never thought later it would become one of my daily tools. I really loved the windows the carpenter made. Right after that, I asked him to build a loft in my room. Both the loft and the windows used secondhand wood, bought from houses being torn down. Our style was all about saving money. Once the loft was done, the glass doors we ordered arrived. We took down the old dark red iron doors. With the glass doors installed, I got even more excited about the makeover. Before cementing, we forgot to set the wires. So now we had to cut slots and bury them again. Once wiring was done, time to start plastering. Workers plastered the walls. We cleaned up the yard. Good teamwork. The coffee in the yard was ripe, so we picked it all at once, processed it, and saved it to drink after the house was done. After plastering, our house looked totally new again. 2 months into renovation, the bathroom was still a big problem. So we built a new one next to the kitchen and made it with dry-wet separation, just like in city homes. When tiling, many online friends joked it looked like a public toilet. For me, I chose a squat toilet I like. Meanwhile, we taught ourselves ceiling work and added a ceiling in the bathroom. This is how it looked after finishing. For tiles, the workers also built us a kitchen counter and tiled it right away. The kitchen finally felt real. Next, we sanded all the walls and painted them with latex paint. The beams got covered with paint stains. No matter what, they wouldn't come off. So we simply used wood grain stickers to cover them. After sticking, they looked like real wood beams. The paint on the stairs we sanded away. By now, I had gotten really good with tools, helping the workers all this time. I truly learned so many things. Next stage needed super skills. We hired pros to install doors and lay the wooden floors. Once the floors were done, hard renovation was finished. Our budget was almost all gone. So for the soft decoration part, we decided to do it ourselves. We started with setting up the loft. During renovation, we always rented a place in the village. Running back and forth wasn't convenient. Once decorated, it was just what I wanted. Finally, we had a place to stay again, but the bathroom had no door. It was really inconvenient, so we reused the old red iron door that we had taken down before. All this time we cooked outside. So kitchen renovation was urgent. First, we filled the floor gaps with sealant, then installed the cabinet doors. It all looked too white, so we used stickers to add some color. Installed the sink and curtains, and suddenly it felt cozy. After that, it was just filling the kitchen with things. Once the kitchen was done, we moved on to fixing the yard. And finally the yard was done. Next, we decorated the inside. In our free time, we also did some upcycling projects and handmade crafts to fill the home. By this point, it had been a full year since we rented the house. So now let's take a look at how the house looks today.